Have you ever wondered what really catches a woman's attention at first sight? You might think they just focus on your height or the size of your muscles. While there is some truth to that, women actually notice far more, the finer details that most men overlook. In today's video, we're revealing dark psychological principles on the 13 things a woman notices in a man right away. If you want to know how to use these principles to manipulate how women perceive you, this video is for you. Stay with us, because what you're about to learn can transform the way you present yourself and boost your confidence. The last point is a game changer. Many men never pay close attention to it. Let's get started.
Fearless Forge.
Number 13. Scent. The sense of smell is one of the most powerful and evocative senses. It can make a lasting impression. Here, we are talking about your overall smell. That's going to include your body odor. Are you nice and fresh underneath your armpits, or are you emitting some stinky smells? How about your breath? Is it nice and minty and fresh, or is it really stinky? And if you're wearing cologne or some kind of fragrance, is it really subtle, or is it smacking everyone in the face as soon as they get into your general vicinity? A pleasant aroma can be a decisive factor in a woman's olfactory memory, making your presence something she associates with pleasure and attraction. Therefore, carefully choosing and wearing a good perfume is an indication of how considerate you are of yourself as well as others. Number 12. Clothes. It doesn't matter what kind of style you've adopted, women want to see how you put your look together. Speaking of what kind of body type you have, women don't immediately notice that if, and this is a big if, your clothes are in proportion to your body. Therefore, when dressing, dress to increase your waist-to-chest ratio. This will show women you have high testosterone levels and a strong immune system. Here's how you do it with a military tuck. First, tuck your dress shirt into your trousers like you normally would. Then fold any extra fabric that's on either side back towards your hips. Finally, smooth out the shirt in the front to look flat and neat. What you just did is remove any extra fabric from the sides of your shirt, giving you an instant tailored look that makes your chest look wider than your waist. Number 11. Shoes. How presentable is your shoe? Women will definitely zero in on your shoes, and they want to see how clean they look. Are they dirty? Do they have a bunch of scuff marks on them? Are they worn thin? Are there holes all over? Your shoes are a really good indicator of how you conduct the rest of your life, which is why you must keep them clean. So always wear a pair of well-polished leather shoes that perfectly match your casual yet stylish outfit. This detail shows that you pay attention to details and care about your appearance holistically, not just the more visible pieces of clothing. Number 10. Personality. How do you carry yourself? Women want to know how you interact with others. Are you well-mannered? What's your demeanor? Are you a nice person? Are you fun, energetic, or shy? Women look past physical attributes. It's really hard for men to understand this because they're very visual creatures, but it's true. If you have a bad personality, women don't want to be around you. Many men are bossy and controlling in nature. This often prompts them to act insecurely. But here's the thing, many women don't care how good looking you are or how much money you have if you have a stinking personality. Number 9. Smile. A genuine smile works wonders, not only on how women perceive you, but also on how lively your atmosphere and environment can be. Ever been with someone who frowns all day and never seems to be happy? They can be toxic and disturbing. Just meeting a woman, a simple act of smiling can break the ice and open the door to a friendly conversation, making her feel super welcomed and very comfortable. And while you're talking about your smile, we've got to talk about your teeth. You want your teeth not to have any food stuck in between them. They should be clean, fresh, and white. Number 8. Grooming. How do you take care of your skin, hair, and beard? Women are going to notice if your hair is super overgrown, if it's greasy, or if it has snowflakes all over. Style your hair appropriately. Whatever hairstyle you're going for, make it look clean. Nobody wants to get near someone who has really greasy, dirty hair. When it comes to your face, stick with symmetry. Men with very symmetrical faces are seen as more attractive, dominant, and tend to have more sexual partners. Here's the advantage we have over women. Unlike women, men can actually change the shape of their faces. Facial symmetry means that both sides of your face are very similar. Here's how you're going to change the shape of your face to make it look more symmetrical. First, choose a beard style that suits your natural face shape. For example, if you have a circular face, longer beards tend to look better as they'll give you more length. If you have a more angular face, keep your beard tighter to show off those sharp features. This is why our merchandise and YouTube membership are available now. Join to level up your life. Don't wait, do it now. Number 7. Eyes. The eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and for a good reason. Women notice a man's eyes and whether they're making eye contact. Take, for instance, Dwayne Johnson, known as The Rock. He's known to be an energetic and passionate individual, but one thing you can't take from him is how he makes eye contact while talking to anybody. While she's speaking to you, maintain eye contact. This shows that you're genuinely interested in what she's saying, and your eyes don't wander around the room or to your phone. Instead, you look directly at her with attention and respect. Number 6. Accessories. Accessories can add a lot to your look. Women notice details like watches, rings, and bracelets. They can be a great way to show your style and attention to detail. Even the version of the phone you have matters. The phone you're using right now will directly influence how women perceive you. During a recent study with 1,000 people, various images of people holding different phones were shown before they developed their opinions. During that survey, more than 60% of women admitted to judging a man based on the phone he was holding and its model and condition. It gets even more interesting because 55% of women admitted they thought negatively of a man who had a broken phone, and 35% said they considered a man poor if his phone was old. What's the point here? Maintain any accessories you have around you. Make sure they're presentable. Number 5. Body language. Body language speaks volumes. Women notice how a man moves and his gestures. Maintaining an open and relaxed posture and making good eye contact are aspects that can make a big difference in the first impression. As you approach her, keep your shoulders relaxed, your head up, and your hands visible instead of hiding them in your pockets. During the conversation, avoid crossing your arms or legs, which could indicate disinterest or defensiveness. Instead, maintain an open posture, lean slightly towards her as you speak, and use natural gestures to accompany your words. Number 4. Physical proximity. How a man manages physical proximity can be powerful to create an emotional connection. During the conversation, lean slightly towards her, showing genuine interest in what she's saying. Maintain a respectful distance, but close enough to create a sense of intimacy and connection. While telling a funny story, lightly touch her arm in a natural and respectful manner, emphasizing a point or simply showing your affection. This subtle and well-timed touch not only breaks the physical barrier, but also communicates that you're present and engaged in the interaction. Balancing intimacy without being invasive shows you respect her boundaries while still seeking a deeper connection. This makes her want you more. Number 3. Hands. What we mean by this is how groomed and clean your hands look. If you have hair on your hands, which most men do, you want to make sure it doesn't look like a gorilla or it's not going to look like a werewolf. You want to have it nicely trimmed. Also, do you have really rough patches on there? Do you have some dry spots? And are your fingernails nicely trimmed and clean, or are they overgrown and dirty? Number 2. Humor. A good sense of humor demonstrates intelligence, creativity, and a positive outlook, making interactions more enjoyable and memorable. Your ability to make her laugh and ease the tension of the moment is what keeps her coming back to you. Throughout the conversation, you continue to use humor to create a relaxed and fun environment. You share a funny story about something that happened at work, mimicking the voices and gestures of the characters in the story, which makes her laugh again. Humor not only makes the interaction more enjoyable, but also demonstrates that you can handle stressful situations positively and constructively. Women tend to feel more comfortable and attracted to men who make them laugh because it creates a sense of well-being and emotional connection. Number 2. Voice. How's your voice tone, pitch, and clarity when talking to her? A man's voice can be very telling. As you start the conversation, maintain a calm pace, pronouncing your words clearly and using natural pauses to emphasize your points. How you speak, not just what you say, can powerfully convey your personality and intentions. A well-modulated and confident voice can make you seem more approachable, trustworthy, and interesting. Women often associate a pleasant voice with qualities like leadership, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Incorporating qualities like scent, shoes, clothes, personality, grooming, smiles, eyes, accessories, body language, physical proximity, hands, humor, and voice can transform how you're perceived and increase your chances of making a great first impression. Remember, these behaviors aren't just about impressing others, they're about enhancing the quality of your interactions and relationships.